Good evening, everyone. I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Ron Wood. By the airport rush next Thanksgiving, travelers won't be allowed to board a plane without a federally approved form of identification.
For most people, it's called Real ID. But New York is one of 5 states to also offer an enhanced driver's license. In this, one of your stories, News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan finds out that while both are equally valid, some TSA agents across the country don't know that.
There's nothing like home.
Lori Burke from Canastota just landed at Hancock Airport after a business trip to Chicago.
I have a global sales role that actually makes me travel about 45 weeks out of the year. So obviously I'm in airports a lot.
She knows her New York enhanced driver's license meets the Real ID requirements that become mandatory on October 1st, 2020. But she's meeting many TSA agents at airports across the country who don't.
They all look at it and they look for the star. And they say, no, it needs a star. Norfolk, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Chicago this morning. And they all come back and say, no, it needs the star.
The star agents look for is printed in the corner of Real IDs. But the enhanced licenses, available in 5 states, instead use an American flag icon.
The enhanced license should have the star and the flag. Made it simple for us or the education at the TSA.
The Madison County clerk, who oversees the DMV in Wamsville, hears this complaint so often, he went to the New York DMV commissioner.
He reached out to TSA and then communicated back to us that 100% the enhanced driver's license does meet the federal requirements. It is good for boarding planes, and TSA needs to do a better job communicating with their field agents.
The fear is next year when I have my enhanced driver's license and I'm coming through a state that doesn't have one or is knowledgeable of it, the TSA agent's going to say, no, you can't fly, it's not a valid license. So that's the fear.
Real ID causing a real problem the TSA has 11 months to prevent. I took Lori's concerns to our contact at the TSA, who says the agency is aware that some of its agents, especially in states without enhanced licenses, are still getting familiar with the American flag icon. She says the TSA will continue to offer them reminders over the next 11 months about what documents are acceptable. Ryan and Christy.
Yeah, I think Lori Burke raises a legitimate concern. All of us are going to be asking that now. So what happens in 2020 for us New Yorkers if we run into a TSA agent who still doesn't recognize that as valid?
Well, let's hope the agents get an education between now and then so that doesn't happen. But I think what you're told to do in that moment when security is so serious and those agents do their job so seriously, you ask for a supervisor or a manager, and they should have an even stronger knowledge about what is acceptable. Also, people can bring their passport if it gives them some own relief, because passports are definitely on that list. They're very well recognized, and that way you know
have
that
a backup plan at least for the first couple of months.
That's right.
I just got my enhanced license 2 months ago. So very good. Thank you, Andrew. Good information tonight.